Congratulations, Susantha, on being selected one of LMD's Business People of the Year for 2010. Now, what does this award mean to you and also to John Keells Holdings?
I believe that you can only be as good as the people you work with. So I think it's more a recognition of those people who make this great company.
In general, when you look at LMD's selections for Business People of the Year vis-a-vis peer review, anyone in particular you feel who may have made the grade?
I think there are few young guys, I think, who are not really in the spotlight, who have possibly could have made the cut. But what is most disappointing is that there were no women in that. I think there are some great women leaders who are coming up, and I think we should even look at reserving some spots for women.
We've seen some uprisings and rumblings in the Middle East, in the Arab world, and obviously that is going to have impact on oil, the prices, the supply, production, and also on inflation at the end of the day. Then we've also seen natural disasters, Australia, Brazil, and even closer to home where there have been floods that have hit the east and the hills. Looking at all this in big picture terms, how do you view the state of the world as well as the state of the nation?
The challenges are going to be enormous. It's sad about the loss of life and whatever it is, but the challenges are going to be different, and well, we've got used to it. We've had different challenges being thrown at us at different times from different angles. But given the state of play in Sri Lanka, I think Sri Lanka still has a great chance. The world, yes, it's a tough world out there. It's Europe, US, still struggling. Yes, there are signs of them coming out of it, but it's going to, I would think, at least 10 years. So all the action is going to be in this part of the world, and that makes us that much more bullish.
Now, what does this award mean to you and also to your organization?
It's an honor, to receive this, especially because this was done through an independent survey, and I'm a guy, I would never apply for awards. It should come through an independent survey, and if people think, voters or whoever, the panelists or judges or whoever who thinks that I'm fit for the award, I'm deeply honored to receive this. Then in terms of my organization, obviously I'm part of the organization. I'm not an individual, so I represent the organization. So obviously, in organization point of view, I'm sure that the entire company is honored to receive this.
LMD nominated Muthaiya Muralidharan as LMD Sri Lankan of the Year for 2010 for obvious reasons, of course, and also the fact that he is head and shoulders above the rest in actually promoting national unity in the real sense. What do you think of this election?
He's one guy who absolutely deserves this, with his attitude. If we can have more people with that attitude, Sri Lanka can be a better place. Definitely, there's no question of that. And also in terms of his achievement, it's a great thing for the country. And, he's a great team player. So if, not only our team as a country, also if we have to progress, you need to have a lot of team play, we have to go as one. So I think in that sense, Murali had shown the way, whether it's in sports or whichever. So he has united the team, he has united the country. So I think he really deserves that, and I'm very happy and proud of him.
How do you view the state of the nation as well as the state of the world?
Talking about our economy, definitely this will have impact on the short term. And even globally, the Middle East crisis would have an impact on the oil prices, and I saw that already it has hit about $110 per barrel. So, but I would think this is a short term, within the next 6 months it should settle down. It would be better for the Middle East because hopefully there are good people who can take over from these dictators, and I'm sure even our politicians can learn something out of that. And in terms of economy, I think that something what we may have to worry about is the inflation locally and globally as well. In terms of the food crisis. You know, it's hitting all over, everywhere in the world. So it's not only because of the droughts. I think it's because of the mafia who's controlling all these food prices. You know, so in terms of that, I think somebody globally will have to take some action to correct this on a long-term basis. But obviously, in the next 2 years, that food crisis would be a bigger problem for globally. And obviously, we will also get hit because we also depending on imports to a large extent. If you ask about what's happening in the country, I think a lot of things are happening. I think the government is trying to do a lot of things. Even if you see the Colombo city, I mean, they're trying to do a lot of things, and it's happening. So I mean, we must also praise them for what they're doing, and also the private sector, as I always say, without waiting for the government sector to do everything, would come forward, take risks, and try to develop the country. So that's our duty.
So Mahesh, what does the LMD's Business Personality of the Year award mean to you and also to MAS Holdings?
I think the fact that the magazine decided to recognize personalities in the corporate sector who have contributed towards the economy in a very trying environment, I thought was quite significant. Purely because we had to really think out of the box, not just we as businessmen, but also our companies had to really think out of the box, look at our business in respect to our customers, in respect to the relationships we have with the customers, in respect to our supply chain, in respect to people working with us, and the cost structure, and look at all those things from a different perspective and come up with a business model that worked in an environment that was very, very trying. So identifying those business houses that excelled during that environment and then picking a few who seem to have given good leadership to their business, I felt was important, and I was happy to see that LMD had recognized businessmen in different fields.
Now, LMD nominated Muttaya Muralidharan as LMD's Sri Lankan of the Year for obvious reasons and also for being head and shoulders above everyone else in promoting national unity in the real sense. What do you think? What are your views on this selection?
I think everybody in Sri Lanka are quite proud of the achievement Murali has made in the field of sports. He has, with his skill and competency, continued to support and strengthen the Sri Lankan performance and dominance in the cricket field, along with the rest of the team. But he has been a backbone. I think it's not easy for an individual to sort of do it by himself, and I think we as leaders in the corporate world and other leaders in other fields in society should take a leaf from Murali's book.
In big picture terms, how do you view the state of the world and also the state of the nation at this juncture?
We are really at the threshold of a new era for us. 5 years into my professional career, we had the hostility between the terrorists in the north and the government. So the large part of my professional career has been in a hostile environment. Fortunately, our business model was such that the world was our market, and we used the resources in Sri Lanka to really manufacture internationally accepted quality product, and through that sold it to the rest of the world. So we were in a position to grow consistently as the world economy grew in the last 20 years. There are other sectors that are now beginning to develop and grow: the tourism sector, the finance sector, the information technology sector. So you can see that happening now, and there will be different pressures on our business as a result of that. But all that put aside, I think the government is now investing in infrastructure, which was a crying need for the country. And to develop, you need to have the basic infrastructure in place. So roads and railways and power and telecommunication, all of that is critical for development to reach out to rural Sri Lanka. And unless development sort of reaches out to rural Sri Lanka, there will be this huge disparity between urban Sri Lanka and rural Sri Lanka, which is also not healthy. So I think the path that is being taken in terms of priorities of the government, I think these are the right priorities.